Raise your hand if you've got your Patty license. Well then, come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez. This man is synonymous with boxing in Mexico. He had 90 professional fights before he ever lost, and he doesn't plan on losing again in this one. Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And there's the bell to start round one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice stop, but that won't score. A perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Has to be, you know, the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work. Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off.
On to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just missing with the uppercut. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You are ready.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Into it. That was a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter shot lands. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Good counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he just missed with that left jab. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Chavez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The Perfect counter lands. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Quick punch scores. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter shot. Nice counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punching. And this with that jab. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be it. On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Shot. Jab slightly off target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, Now we're gonna find out.
Got him there. Just misses with that uppercut. And that hook misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't. There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dios mío, is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, and you continue.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've been in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. What a huge moment. And there's the bell for round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Good counter punching. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in 1 shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Missed him with that uppercut. They exchange punches. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter shot. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are...